The federal government has now been shut down for 25 days with no end in sight, and the state of Michigan is preparing to pause its SNAP benefits, leaving 1.4 million families without food assistance starting November 1st. While the federal shutdown continues to amplify the rising concern of food insecurity, it's also affecting many of the food pantries in our area and their funding as well. The nonprofit Jesus Loves Kalamazoo hosted a food drive today with the goal of providing nutritious resources for 500 families. News 8's Cameron James was there.
Well, organizers of the food drive here this morning at St. Joseph's say they didn't necessarily plan for this to coincide with the government shutdown, but as more than 1 million Michigan families prepare to lose their food assistance starting next month, they say giveaways like this are becoming a critical resource.
Before the doors even opened, dozens lining up along Lake Street on a chilly morning with hopes of stocking their pantry shelves.
Beautiful things about this is that this all came together in 3 weeks.
Mike Hartwigson is the director at Jesus Loves Kalamazoo. He's helped organize food drives like this for over 20 years.
People are really struggling. The government shut down. You know, some food pantries are not getting their usual funding, and the need is very high.
While the government shutdown, along with rising prices at the store, are creating a strain on low-income families, Hartwigson says there's always a demand to provide food for those in need.
The timing of this couldn't be any better. There's people who are now struggling who weren't struggling before.
Donations poured in over the course of the last 3 weeks as local schools organized their own food drives to help contribute canned goods, non-perishable foods, baking supplies, and hygiene products.
Taking the focus off of yourself and putting it on other people is what this life is all about.
The nonprofit also worked with area farmers and grocers, along with business owners like Keith Bentham, who helped supply thousands of pounds of fresh produce and milk.
Retail value is like $125 per person that's walking out of here with food today.
You said pineapple? Yeah. I think there's this one right now.
I think we'll probably feed about 600 families today, hopefully. We've set it up so people can shop for what's good for them and their family, rather than here's a bag and hope that, you like what's in the bag.
Volunteers like Carol Holton lending a hand.
More and more people are in dire straits, and those of us that can do this should be out volunteering. It's what's 4 hours on a Saturday.
Today was the first go-around for what organizers named The Harvest. They plan on making it an annual event. In Kalamazoo, I'm Cameron James, News 8.